देवदेव जगन्नाथ प्रपन्नार्ति विनाशना त्राहि मां पुण्डरीकाक्ष पतितां भवसागरे. O gods of gods, O Jagannatha, the Lord of the universe, please destroy this great distress that has overcome me. O lotus-eyed one, please deliver this fallen soul from the ocean of material existence. Namaste Halagrama, Namaste Musalayudha, Namaste Revati Kanta, Namaste Bhaktavatsala. Obeisance to you, O holder of the plough. Obeisance to you, O wielder of the mace. Obeisance to you, O darling of Revati. Obeisance to you, O kind benefactor of your devotees. जय देवी भक्तिधात्री प्रसीदा परमेश्वरी जय देवी सुभद्रा त्वं सर्वेषां भद्रदायिनी. All glories to you, the bestower of bhakti. You are famous as the supreme controller of all material universes. All glories to you, Subhadra Devi, the giver of auspiciousness to one and all.
नवयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवम् न याचेऽहं रम्यां सकलजनकाम्यां वरवधूं सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिना गीतचरितो. जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे. जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे. I do not pray for a kingdom, nor do I pray for gold, rubies, or wealth. I do not ask for a beautiful wife as desired by all men. I simply pray that Jagannath Swami, whose glories Lord Shiva sings, may be the constant object of my vision.
Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Did you know there is a place called Vidurachatta or Mulakachua? Let's hear a beautiful pastime of Lord Jagannath and know how this place got its name. Once there was a devotee of Lord Jagannath who used to live here, and it is believed that he was an incarnation of Vidura. Do you know who Vidura is? Yes, he is the great devotee of Lord Krishna from Dwapar Yuga. One time, Krishna acted as the messenger for the Pandavas and went to meet with Duryodhana, asking him to give the Pandavas 5 villages. At that time, Krishna stayed in Vidura's house. Vidura served Krishna cake made of broken rice. If you remember, Krishna even enjoyed fried broken rice offered to him by his great friend Sudama. Similarly, he accepted Vidura's offerings because it was filled with love and devotion. And thus Vidura was in great ecstasy to see the mercy of the Lord upon him. Lord Krishna manifested in his Daru Brahma Jagannatha form during Kali Yuga in Puri. In this form, he was eating Chappan Bhoga. Vidura appeared in Puri to feed his Lord the same preparation as he had offered in Dwapar Yuga. He built a small kutira near Swargadwara and installed deities here. Vidura prepared 3 cakes every day of broken rice and offered them to the Lord with love and devotion. Thus, every day Vidura would offer this cake and Lord would accept this offering with great delight. Did you know there is a system in Jagannath temple that when the pujari offers bhoga to the Lord, he will hold some water in his palm, that is the chalu, while chanting a mantra. As per the regulation, when the pujari chants the mantra, he will see a reflection of the Lord's form in the water in his chalu. He will then sprinkle the water over the food Only then is the bhoga considered accepted by the Lord. If by any chance the form of the Lord is not seen in the water, then it is considered that the offering is not accepted by the Lord, and thus the bhoga is considered impure and then it is destroyed. But then something strange started happening. When Vidura made his offering to the Lord, Jagannath came to accept his cake instead of accepting the food offered in the temple. Thus, the pujari could not understand why they were not able to see the Lord's form in the chalu. This happened for the next few days, and the pujaris became very worried. They informed the king of Orissa, Sri Swarnakesari. The king was disturbed to hear this. He consulted with all the learned persons of the kingdom, but no one understood why this was happening. During that period, there was a devotee named Mulakadasa living in Puri. He was a great devotee of Lord Jagannath, and he would eat nothing but Jagannath's Mahaprasadi. When the Jagannath Bhoga was destroyed continuously for days, Mulakadasa could not eat anything. And because there was no prasada available, he had to fast. After some days, due to lack of food, he became very weak. Day by day, he became more and more weak, but still, he would not accept anything else other than Jagannath's prasada. Lord Jagannath learned of Mulakadasa's condition and became very merciful towards him. The Lord also wanted to reveal why he was not accepting the bhoga offered in the temple. One day, in a dream, Mulakadasa saw a devotee of Lord Jagannath in a kutira near Swargadwara offering a cake made of broken rice. And every day Lord Jagannath, instead of accepting the bhoga in the temple, was going to the kutira to accept the offering. And that is why he was not appearing in the water. Mulakadasa explained this to the temple sevakas what he had seen in his dream. Accepting Mulakadasa's words to be true, the managers of the temple went to Swargadwara. They saw Vidura in a small kutira next to a tulsi tree offering the 3 cakes made of broken rice. The pujaris were happy to see this great devotion of Vidura and returned to the temple. The next day, they decided even they would prepare 3 cakes made of broken rice and offer them to Lord Jagannath, along with all the other bhoga. When the pujari offered the bhoga to the Lord, holding water in his palm, that is the chalu, and chanted the mantra, immediately he saw the Lord's reflection appeared. Thus, it was understood that Lord Jagannath had accepted the bhoga. Everybody was happy to hear this. When this news was given to King Swarnakesari, he decided that he would go and visit Vidura near Swargadwara. But by the time he reached there, Vidura had disappeared. Only the tulsi plant remained on the platform next to the empty kutira. And then the king understood. Since it was Mulakadasa who had revealed the truth of Vidura's offerings, the king gave the kutira to Mulaka, who had stayed there forever, always engaging himself in the service of the Lord. And this is why the place is known as Vidura Chatta or Mulakachuva. Devotees visit this place to relish Vidura's cake. In Jagannath temple, till now the pujari still offer daily to the Lord 3 cakes made of broken rice. This cake is known as Swarpitha. So, from this beautiful pastime, we learn that anything that is offered to the Lord with great love and devotion, Lord Jagannath will always accept it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Today, let's look at some interesting facts about the chariots of Lord Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra Maharani. Looking at Lord Jagannath's Ratha, it is called Nandi Kosha, and this chariot has 16 wheels and is 13.5 meters high. The chariot of the Lord is covered in red and yellow cloth and is guarded by Garuda and Narasimha. The chariot of the Lord is charioted by Daruka, and the robe used by devotees is called Shankachuda, and the color of the horses on the chariot are white in color. Now, looking at his brother Baladeva's chariot, it is called Taladwaja. This chariot has 14 wheels and has 13.2-meter height. Now, this chariot is covered in red and green cloths and is guarded by Vasudeva, and also it's driven by Matali. The robe used by the devotees is called Vasuki, and the color of the horses are black in color. Now, their beloved sister Subhadra Maharani, her Ratha is called Padmadwaja. This cart has 12 wheels and is 12.9-meter high. Her Ratha is covered in red and black cloth and is guarded by Jayadurga. Her chariot is also driven by her husband Arjuna, and the robe used by devotees is Swarnachuda, and the color of the horses on the Ratha are red in color. Now that we have seen the Rathas, let's see some interesting facts about the Jagannath's kitchen and how the devotees serve the Lord. Looking at the Lord's kitchen, there is no one modern stove but 700 wooden stoves. 600 devotees cook every day in clay pots. 56 items are offered to the Lord every day. 9 rice dishes, 14 vegetable dishes, 9 milk preparations, 11 sweets, and 13 cakes, pancakes, and patties. Hope you all learned some interesting facts today. Hare Krishna.